You know what? Y'all. I am back with some updates about this whole Chrisean Rock and Blueface situation. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jeray Malay, the girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community, y'all. And in today's video, I am going to be discussing y'all favorite crybaby, Chrisean Rock, and y'all favorite CRIP, Blueface. So everybody was talking about the No Jumper interview where they just look a mess. Okay, bish, you look a mess. Both of them, really. And if you haven't caught up already, make sure you check that video out. I will link it above and maybe in the description box, girl, we're going to see. And get into the things to get caught up. But if y'all already know what's going on, let's just hop into the commentary. So after Chrisean posted what she, said, and, this world ain't for me and da-da-da-da-da, Chrisean announces on Twitter or Instagram that she's pregnant, and she posted a video of her skipping through some sort of medical, facility, clinic, urgent care, hospital, child. I don't know where the girl was at, but she's skipping and tripping and, oh, I'm sorry, can you see the heartbeats, and is it too early to tell for the heartbeats, and this, that, and the third. She's just trying to, make it a point to let it be known that, yes, I am pregnant. Yes, I am with child. And she is seen smiling and giggling, hee hee ha ha, you know what I mean? Kiki kaka, as my mom would say. So the energy behind it to me felt like, spiteful, vengeful. I think every girl, and y'all can deny it or not, everybody has had a bout of, you're breaking up with me, well, I'm pregnant. You get what I'm saying? Whether you was pregnant or not, whether you got that money for the clinic or not, sis, everybody has done it at some point. But I believe Chrisean. I believe that she was pregnant, that she is pregnant. She's gone on to say that she's been pregnant before, and they decided not to have the baby. So why wouldn't she be pregnant now? And you already see that they engage in very risky behavior. So I'm sure Blueface was shooting up the club. I wouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be either. I think it's funny that they were obviously having some issues within a relationship. Blueface goes on to say that they're no longer together. He had this to say: to answer all y'all's question, me and Rock are officially done. It's strictly business. I tried it and it clearly wasn't given before she announces she's pregnant with somebody else's child, not mine. So they already had this conversation, clearly. I find it interesting that he's saying that, they're done with each other. It's strictly business. But so which one is it? Are you done, or is it strictly business? Because, if it's still business involved, then are you really done? Which lets me know that this relationship isn't over yet. And to be honest with you, it takes people who are in DV situations multiple times to try to leave, even if it's no DV involved. It's just regular toxic, because, it's levels of toxicity. It takes multiple times to leave. So he goes on to say, I know. Y'all thought she was all about me. Me too. But the facts are facts. Being my BM would be a blessing. She goes on to say, see, so what happens when you eat all your evil words? I haven't sexually been active with no one but you. And plus there's can a DNA test, Lord. And I don't need your money. I got my own. I don't need a baby daddy. I'm just having this child because I don't want to keep aborting, which she got every right to keep her baby if that's really what she want to do. I hate when people are like, oh, pro-choice, pro-choice. And then, only if you're in certain situations. Chrisean Rock, she's in a, I'm sure, in a financial situation to be able to take care of a baby. Now, mentally, that's going to be something different. Anyway, moving right along, when Blueface said that, being his baby mom would be a blessing, she says, it's a blessing to have a rock like me. And then she says, we broke up before knowing I was pregnant. I still ain't do nothing sexually with any dude. I'll be a dumb A if I didn't know for certain, which is true. That makes sense. Promise you, I don't need a cent from you. Then when we do a DNA test and it's yours, just know I'll tell my children you died, so you wouldn't have an excuse to be in the child life. This my baby, and that's that. So the girls are in the comments, you know, going ham on her. Oh my God, I hope she don't have no baby. Oh my God, I hope the baby changes her, because motherhood does change now. Motherhood changes you, girl. Let me tell you, like, you know, y'all know I got all these kids and I still be looking at it like, do you really belong to me? Shit, it's a change. It'll change your life, girl. Anyway, Rock continues, Blueface continues on saying that Rock has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year until I see a DNA test and it's not mine. Now, I really feel like this, Rock. You done been messing with her and dealing with her and doing all this, and I'ma stand beside her and this and that. There, now she pregnant. Now is I ain't doing nothing until I see a DNA test. Like, come on, church, as Sharp was saying, you done did all this carrying on, dealing with all of the antics. Now it's, you know, for real time. Now it's I ain't got nothing to say until she had this baby or whatever the case. Like, come on now. And people are like, you know, she posted a picture of, you know, her pregnancy test. Can you guess how many heartbeats or whatever? And she has multiple tests showing that she's, you know, pregnant and positive, which I really feel like, I don't want to say she did on purpose, because you're being reckless. You know, anytime that you're having sex without a condom, if you using pull-out method or not, you're being reckless. And you wanted it to a certain degree. Period. I mean, that's just what it is, because you know it's a chance. You know what it's about. Rock basically goes on live and she says, yeah, we broke up. I left because we were arguing, or I didn't want to argue with him. Every year around about this time, I get into a situation where I get locked up, which I really feel like there was a time in my life where every year around about a certain time, I was having encounters with the law. Like, how? I don't even live this life. Like, I think things happen in cycles. I think Chrisean is telling the truth. Remember in that No Jumper interview, she was just like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm, you know, my period about to come on, or I'm pregnant. One of the two. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was already feeling some type of way. She said that she got up. She told Blue that she was going to be in LA, but she took a flight to Baltimore. She said she went to Baltimore. That's how she said. I went to Baltimore because I was feeling sick. Like, I was feeling some type of way. I wanted to see my mom. And, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. When you're feeling a little off, you need to touch home base, you know? And, you know, she continues the live saying that I don't need nothing for you. Like, I don't need nothing from you. You're acting weird. You know, now is you don't want to deal with me. All right, cool. Like, you're not going to be eating my ASS a little bit later. We break up every other weekend, which, you know, she said she decided to announce her pregnancy on his birthday. So what? And when you put it like that, I mean, like, this is on brand for her. You know, this is on brand for her to announce something like this while they're at odds, to garner some attention and a little bit of sympathy too, because in her live, she was just like, yeah, well, I didn't want to tell you what's going on because I'm scared of you, bro. Like, I'm scared. You know, I think that there's truth there. You know, and I don't mean, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like scared of the physical situation. She could be scared to get cut off. She could be scared for him to go out and cheat. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll just put that out there. I'll just leave that right there. You know, she's just like, you know, Blue, you need to tread lightly when dealing with me because you know I'm blessed. I'm blessed by the best. And I have like mixed feelings about stuff like that because I feel like people, specifically Christians, love to try to put you know, spells and curses on people because Jesus don't play about me. You know what I'm saying? It's the spiritual community too. My ancestors don't play about me, and there's truth there. But I just feel like people try to condemn you, like they try to like literally curse you. I think what's this girl name? Derek Jackson's wife, you know, the helmet of salvation girl. That was a smooth. I don't even want to put the clip here because that was weird. Anyway, girl, yes. So she's going on. Yeah, I'm pregnant. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate it. No, I'm not having no abortion. Yeah. And then she continues on with the, I don't need nothing from you. I'm going to just say the baby, you tell the babies that you died during birth. But then she goes on, you know, her Instagram and she's posting You know, she just got posting stuff from Pretty V, because Pretty V had posted like how she's, you know, dropping her kid off to her baby dad house or whatever the case. Like, you know how she be Peanut, you know how Pretty V do. But if you not trying to deal with him and it's not for him and you having this baby for you, then why even post a video like that? And it's going to be ups and downs, because when you're pregnant, you're hormonal. You really are. I feel like, you know, YouTubers have babies for clout. You think she won't, and she actually has, you know, some stardom? Come on, like, be for real. She knows exactly what she's doing. Two things, I always say this, two things can be true at once. She can really want this baby, but she can also really know, like, yeah, well, we together, we stuck now, you know. And she posted on her page where she was talking to her mom, and she's like, I didn't switch on Blue, I just wanted him to love you. And as soon as she said that, she just broke down crying, like, you know, she's in love with this boy. And now, you know, what better time to get pregnant than now, when maybe Blue was really getting tired of the clownery. Now is, you know, oh, I'm pregnant. Surprise, surprise. And he plays a really big part in this. So now Mr. Blueface, Mr. Jonathan, now he, you know, he was up at the Zeus Network headquarters, you know, getting, you know, serenaded, happy birthday to you. Brock's not in the building, which is interesting, because it's like, well, why isn't she? You know, it's their show together. You feel me? Why wouldn't she be involved? Then I noticed that he was having a birthday party at his home, having a birthday party, and Lemmy is there. You go on ChriseanRock's Instagram page, and she's out with Natalie. Like, this all can't be a damn surprise. Like, is it really a coincidence? You know, is it really just set up for next week's episode and see how it all plays out? Because it's no wonder that Natalie is hanging out with, who is, you know, EP on their project, and Lemmy, the owner of Zeus, is at, you know, their Blueface's house. Like, come on now. A part of me feels like this is all a plot that Todd set up, you know, or maybe it's something for real. I want to know what you all think. I'm curious to know how you guys feel, like, if she will keep this baby. I personally think this will shine a better light on her. Think, you know, Yellow Bone, you know, Danny Bone, Danny Lay. You get what I'm saying? Like, the baby did her dirty. He was, you know, terrible. And although she disrespected the whole community of women, because we are still women and we can relate to how men treat us while having children, while bearing children, while nursing our like, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he treated her like this. And we kind of saw her in this different light, because, oh, look, she has this small, sweet, innocent baby. So what? She disrespected the black community and now is raising a, you know, a brown black girl. Anyway, girl, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. Drop it in the comments. I'll be around. I'm lurking. Okay. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.